You know you need to start. So why are you doing everything except the work?
The deadline is approaching. You know this matters, yet you tell yourself, I'll start in just 5 more minutes. Instead of opening the document, you check your phone. You organize your workspace. You go to the kitchen to make another cup of coffee, opening a new browser tab when you return. If you care so much about the result, why are you avoiding the work? Labeling this behavior as laziness ignores the biological reality of the situation. High-stakes tasks trigger an ancient defense mechanism that has nothing to do with a lack of ambition. Procrastination is a misdiagnosed psychological response. What looks like apathy is actually a complex interaction between your brain's threat detection system and your internal drive to succeed. When a task is important, it carries emotional weight. A fear of failure or the pressure of perfectionism creates genuine psychological discomfort. This animated diagram illustrates that moment of friction. As you think about the task, the brain registers that emotional discomfort as an immediate psychological threat. Human neurology evolved to prioritize immediate survival, causing the brain to forcefully route your attention away from distant rewards and toward anything offering immediate relief from stress. Opening a new tab or scrolling through social media acts as a soothing mechanism. It provides a quick surge of comfort, temporarily muting the anxiety tied to the looming deadline. This creates a neurological trap. Because avoiding the work successfully reduced your discomfort, your nervous system logs the distraction as a successful survival strategy, locking you into a continuous avoidance cycle. Every time you distract yourself to feel better, you are training your nervous system to fear the actual work even more. Our physical environments are designed to make this escape effortless. Modern technology provides a frictionless exit route from any task-related discomfort. A smartphone resting next to your keyboard is the ultimate path of least resistance. It requires zero effort to pick up, making the avoidance cycle incredibly easy to trigger the second you feel stuck. This constant availability of easy distractions skews the brain's internal cost-benefit analysis. The mind looks at a difficult project and overestimates the energy required to begin, making the mere act of starting feel like an insurmountable hurdle. Looking at this line graph, we can see the lopsided weighting of the work. There is a steep spike of friction at the beginning, but once you push past it, the neurological effort drops significantly as you enter the flow of doing. Procrastination is essentially a calculation error. Your brain misinterprets the heavy emotional cost of taking the very first step as the effort required for the entire journey. You can correct this miscalculation by intentionally lowering the barrier to entry, making the first action so small it no longer triggers your brain's alarm. First, you must physically remove the immediate distraction from your workspace. This effectively eliminates the path of least resistance. Next, make the task infinitesimally small. Commit to working for only a few minutes and focus entirely on beginning the work rather than finishing it. Shrinking the first step reduces the emotional friction below the brain's threat detection threshold. This bypasses the biological urge to retreat, allowing you to engage without triggering an avoidance response. Back at the desk, the waiting game stops. You place your hands on the keyboard and physically engage with the task. Procrastination often thrives in the space where we care the most. Sometimes the intensity of our goals makes the first step feel uniquely uncomfortable. But the very moment you stop waiting to feel ready and simply begin, the cycle starts to change. Train your mind, shape your future.